Hello, Dominic Cummings. Yes, he of you should have gone to Specsavers fame, has been making some comments about Nigel Farage and his ability to be Prime Minister. Now, not as much to become Prime Minister, because there's a fair chance that that will happen. It's not a foregone conclusion, but still, at the moment, he looks like the most likely candidate. So it's not as much of that Cummings has been commenting on. It's his ability, Nigel's ability, to be a Prime Minister, Prime Ministerial material, to actually lead in a way that you and I would want the country to be led. And it's very interesting, to me at least, the way that Dominic Cummings approaches what Nigel Farage has to do for that to remotely be a success. And in many ways, it's stuff that we've discussed, talked about via comments, etc., over the last few weeks and months. So have a listen to this.
And the voters say over and over again, and Farage has been told this by lots of people, they want to see a team and they want to see a plan. Because voters also are smart, right? They look at it and they go, okay, well, maybe we should vote for Farage, but one guy can't change the system. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Even if you put someone 100 times as able as Farage in, right? Even if you put Elon in or Jeff Bezos or whoever, any of these characters, it doesn't matter how able you are, one person cannot change all of this. You can only do it by building a team. And the voters know that, and they're watching to see, and they know that Farage has not built a team.
How do you rate Reform's chances of attracting those kind of high-caliber people that you've described who increasingly work in computing and tech and finance?
So this is where human agency does have a role. If Farage really wanted to do something about it, he would set out this public story about how he's going to go around the country and recruit people. Here's how I'm going to recruit people to become MPs and candidates. Here's how I'm going to recruit people to be like the top 10 most important ministers. Here's how I'm going to recruit people to take over from the duds running the civil service and replace them when I take over. I'm going to go around the country. I'm going to set it out. Email this if you're interested. Here's the first people I've hired to oversee the there's this obvious story. Like if I was running a political party, there's an obvious story that you would tell, right? Or if you're setting up a new party now, there's an obvious way in which you would build this in public, this huge recruitment process, and say, and what would your story be? The old thing's completely failed. We all know it. The only people who don't understand it are the people still in Westminster. Now, they can't fix themselves. We, the country, are going to have to fix them. So here's how I'm going to do it.
So has Nigel got such a team in place? No, not yet, at least. He has some good people, but there just isn't a sense of things being cohesive at this point in time. And make no mistake, time is running out. It will take a substantial amount of effort and fine-tuning to build that winning team, to get that winning formula of personalities and skill sets. It's great to counterpunch. That's what Nigel's good at. One of the things he's good at. It's great to say, hey, look at this, it should look like this. So we can sort of springboard off the opposite of what many of us see, the opposite of what we want to see. But beyond that, what does it look like? What does that bold, bright, inspirational future hold for all of us? What's Nigel's vision?